After the restarting of Middle East peace talks in Washington, U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry has said Israeli and the Palestinian negotiators have agreed to continue negotiations within 2 weeks and will try to reach a pact within 9 months. Jiang Nan has the story.
After nearly 3 years of stalemate, peace talks between Israelis and Palestinians have resumed. An initial round of talks have concluded in Washington, and the next round of negotiations are to take place either in Israel or the Palestinian territories.
The parties have agreed here today that all of the final status issues, all of the core issues, and all other issues are all on the table for negotiation. And they are on the table with one simple goal, a view to ending the conflict, ending the claims. Our objective will be to achieve a final status agreement over the course of the next 9 months.
The major issues include borders, security, the status of Jerusalem, the future of Jewish settlements on the West Bank, and the fate of Palestinian refugees. Though they face difficulties, both Palestinians and Israelis are intent on resolving their long-standing conflict.
It's time for the Palestinian people to have an independent, sovereign state of their own. It's time for the Palestinians to live in peace, freedom, and dignity within their own independent, sovereign state.
We all know that it's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard, with ups and downs. But I can assure you that in these negotiations, it's not our intention to argue about the past, but to create solutions and make decisions for the future.
Israeli and Palestinian negotiators have also held talks with U.S. President Barack Obama. But how far the new round of negotiations will go is still uncertain. Middle East peace talks have repeatedly broken down over the past 2 decades, since the principle of land for peace was established in 1991. The last direct talks were held in 2010, but foundered when Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas disagreed over the issue of settlement building in the West Bank. Jiang Nan, CCTV.
Meanwhile, China's Foreign Ministry spokesman Hong Lei says China welcomes the restarting of Israeli-Palestinian peace talks. He says China supports both sides' efforts to break down barriers and achieve substantive progress. He's reaffirmed China's commitment to promoting negotiations and working with the international community to promote peace and stability in the Middle East. For more on this, we're now